people who don't even know the last time they actually felt happy. That is hard to say out loud, but that's the reality. There are many people who are dealing with immense stress and stress trying to balance life and home life and work life and children and husband and other responsibilities, businesses and finances. And there are many whose feelings are connected to their circumstances, especially to this pandemic. It's almost like when the pandemic started, they neglected themselves. They allowed other things. And don't get me wrong, stress is something very, very serious. When people are dealing with overwhelmed stress, financial difficulties, being furloughed or having to losing your job or losing your loved ones, that is a serious thing. It impacts a person's ability to feel like they can move on. And sometimes it causes people to feel very hopeless and very disappointed, very disdained, and sometimes even leads to suicidal thoughts and suicidal ideations. Okay, so today's podcast, I really just want to I'm not going to be before you long. I don't think I will, but I really just want to take a few moments. I really want to just kind of tell you and welcome you to episode number 30, Pursuing Wellness. Y'all, episode number 30. Oh my gosh. So as a therapist, I am frequently exploring patterns, helping clients gain insight into their triggers and cycles, as well as helping to equip them with the tools to navigate life, deal with stressors, process unresolved hurts and emotional distress, as well as maintain their wellness. And I do this even with professionals, young adults, and even just overall professionals, as well as people who are believers. They believe in Jesus, but they still are dealing with abandonment. They're dealing with stress. They're dealing with low self-esteem. They're dealing with identity issues or boundary issues. They don't know who they are. They're making wrong decisions, and they are feeling like they have lost themselves to other things or people. And one of the key things that comes up is wellness, overall wellness. So I really just want to take a few moments to talk about this and let's just dive in, right? So what is wellness? What do you think wellness is? I'll give you a second to just think about that for a second. So wellness is defined as the state of being in good health, especially as an actively pursued goal. Did you hear that? Actively pursue. That means one must consistently take the steps and pursue to focus on wellness. You don't just do wellness one day and then put it off. It has to be intentional. Another definition states wellness is an active process. Hear the word active. That means it's moving. It's not stagnant. It's kinetic. It's movement. It's an active process of becoming aware. Keyword, aware of and making the choices towards a healthy and fulfilling life. Let me say that again, because I know you will like me, Wendy, what? Slow down. I promise you, I'm trying to talk as slow as I can because y'all know I'm from the Caribbean and I tend to talk a little fast. Okay. So wellness is an active process. Okay. Active process. Keywords of becoming aware of and making choices towards a healthy and fulfilling life. I like this definition better. I really like both, but I really love the part about active process, becoming aware. You have to pay attention to you and what things feel like to you when you start to feel drained, when you're feeling kind of like empty, when you're feeling lifeless. You have to be aware of what things are making you feel alive and happy, and what things are filling your joy cup, and when do you feel energized, and at what point do you feel energized in the morning? Are you feeling like you're resting well? You have to be aware, and there has to be choices consistently being made towards living a healthy and fulfilling life. Why? Because you deserve that. It's important. If you're not well, you're not good for anything or anybody else. Wellness is more than being free from an illness. is a dynamic process of change and growth. I really love these definitions because they make it so clear. And one of the tools that I use with my clients is called a wellness assessment. And since you're listening, would you like to hear what's on this assessment? Okay. I'll share that with you, okay, for free.